Yeah, I've got more space, so I should be able to do better saves now, or at least some saves, because wasn't able to do any before. Um, okay, let's see. Let's try this one more time. Um, but let's see, the story for Shell, it depends on, what you're looking for in the story, because yes, the story with Eska and Logi was kind of boring. But like I said, you have two different lives, um, that actually kind of are evolving there. And I guess if you get into the story, I mean the real story of each character, it can be good. So, like I said, if for me, the first one that I actually played or am still fully playing through is Eska, or not Eska, but Shell, the one that lives in the town itself, the born the Oasis born Shell, um, or Shally, whatever. I'm playing with her right now, and her story is pretty interesting, given the fact that she has a life. I mean, she is happy, or she's not really happy with her life, and she has to do what would be known as menial tasks, because there's not really any other real work to be done. So she really wants to strike it rich, pretty much like everybody. But she wants to actually strike it rich so she can take care of her mom and not have to worry about, surviving. And the other Shell, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's okay, but I like that Shell has a mom, and she, actually has a family and all that kind of stuff. I like that aspect. So that's why I chose, the Shell that starts in town. Now, the other Shell, she's a representative of her village. She's the clan chief. And I mean, that's kind of cool. So, but I haven't really done too much of her story. I mean, it is nice that she's trying to save her village and all, but I don't really like being someone important. I guess that's probably one of the reasons why I like the Final Fantasy series. You start out as a nobody and pretty much stay a nobody, and nobody really knows who you are or anything because you're a nobody. But I think that's why I like the Final Fantasy series, is because you're a unknown. I mean, you're not like some hero type person, or some rich person or whatever. You're just a nobody. So well, Astrid is, I don't know, Astrid was funny. I loved her and Verona. Her little innuendos that went completely over Verona's head. But yeah, I like Astrid, even though she was, well, I don't even know what words to put to Astrid to describe her. Evil witch, maybe? No. I mean, I don't know. She was just she was just selfish. That's what she was. That's the best way to put it. She was just selfish. She did what she wanted to do when she wanted to do it, and screw everybody else. And I like that. I like that she was just all about what she wanted, and I mean, I'm kind of sitting here thinking, if Verona hadn't have saved the workshop, and Verona and Astrid had to leave, she would have blamed it all on Verona. But then again, Astrid really didn't want to be in that town anyway. She didn't like them. So I guess I kind of understand Astrid's side of that, with not doing anything for anybody. So But yeah, Astrid was my favorite. Out of, well, in Verona, she was my favorite. In Toturi, I don't know. I think Mel, because Mel was like the perverted one in in Toturi. Um, and Maruru, I don't know. I don't know who I liked as a sub character. I liked them all. What's that girl? What is the one who was in one as a desk person? I can't remember her name. She was in Verona, and she gave Verona the quest. I can't remember her name, but I think she's the one that I liked in 3. I liked her fighting style. I love that dual wielding thing of hers. She was the what's his name, Lord Geo's bodyguard, basically. But I liked her. She was one of my next favorites, I guess, in the Maruru series. And why can't I remember her name? Her little sister ran the questing desk in the tavern. I don't know why I can't remember these people right now, because I love the series. I just can't remember. I can't remember her name. I remember her face. I remember everything. Oh, and I got, what is that called? Verona Plus. So from what I heard or kind of understand, you get to meet Toturi and Maruru while playing Verona Plus. No, Philly was the little sister. What was her? What was the big girl? Because Philly was in Toturi. I'm looking for in Maruru. Her sister, the guard or whatever. Yes, Esty. Oh my God, that just that name right there, STD. What were they thinking when they gave her that name? I mean, were they, coming up with a play on terms with that, or what? I mean, or did it not cross their mind until after they had already, made the game and gave her a name, and then they looked back and saw that her name was the initials for a sexually transmitted disease? And my game crashed. Wow. Okay, wow, okay. But yeah, I'm wondering about that. I mean, did they plan that? know. Like I said, I really and truly do love the Outlier series. Actually, what was really funny is I had never, really played any of the Outlier series, and my girlfriend bought me the first one, Verona, and I played it, and I got one ending, and found out that there were other endings, and she could not wait until they came out with a new series or a new Outlier game, because she got sick and tired of watching me play that game over and over and over. I'm like, do you know how many endings there are in that game? You have to play through multiple times. So if you're like me and if a game has multiple endings, you want to get all the endings. You want to see what they are. And she was saying, well, all you have to do is go and watch somebody's video, and I'm pretty sure that somebody's got the different endings if you want to see them all. I know, but they're not my endings, So yeah, my girlfriend got really frustrated with me playing the game continually until I got all of the endings, and I still have yet to get Astrid's. She is the hardest one to get. So I want to get Astrid's ending. I just haven't done it yet, or been good enough to get to get her ending. And the thing is, I don't go from a save and I start from the very beginning and play the game from beginning to end. Yes, definitely. That is completely true. Because who they have, the Keith Griff, I do believe that he was supposed to be a replacement. I mean, in a different kind of way, because he's definitely not perverted. But he is the main adult character that kind of links all the other stuff together. Because I think, let's see, he's been there since... Was he with Toturi? No, he wasn't with Toturi. Who was he with? Well, I don't know. Like I said, I can't remember where he originally showed up. Yeah, he was with Toturi, because he was the one that saved her sister, or would save her sister if you didn't. But I like him and his, kind of bland, get out of my face kind of attitude. he was refreshing. I'll give him that. So he was fun. And of course, I know other people wouldn't necessarily call him fun, but I did. I thought he was really fun, because he just was. He didn't seem to care or like anybody. He wanted to do his studying, and everybody leave him alone and get out of his face, and So yeah, I liked him too. Let's see, we'll go with the glass arrows. We got a couple of those, so we'll equip those. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I liked his, I liked his style. I mean, I really did. It was a boring, bland kind of style, but he was fun to me.